me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and I resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Go be money, miss you, we eat the your little rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste a must a man to start you. Say me like a catch you, but bigger than a figure you. Take the spit of money, girl, and say that it's not you. On the head, the man above him, look him, I got a bet too much. It in the kitchen, some a fly by like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you.
It burn me.
300% raise.
It burn me.
Garbage pile of the day.
It burn me.
Give the teacher them raise.
It burn me.
I see corruption face.
It burn me.
Mash down the people them house.
It burn me.
Every day appear arms out.
It burn me.
Appear money them a thief.
It burn me.
And them a sell out with beach.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and I resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Come me say big up all the charities and all of the givers. Some a go like say them powerful, me no make a bigger. The already promises, none of them not deliver. Cut up the youth, they rap and they down in our river. Member bold money and they lie them tell. Corruption smell and they pocket them swell. When police don't a market like Satan out of hell, go mash up people start like thief when them sell.
It burn me.
Or they treat the market man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the cat man.
It burn me.
Or they treat the peanut man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the dirt man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat the son man.
It burn me.
Or them a treat policeman.
It burn me.
Or them a treat soldier man.
It burn me.
How them a treat everyone.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't.
Stibbidim day, stibbidim day, stibbidim day. We in Global TV says certain kind of friend we no cape. And some informer friend we lovely. We in Global, bona fake friend and bona tape. We in Global, we not promote them, we not support them. Look at them on the cheek, come here represent for. We in Global TV, check it.
Good morning and welcome to our Sunday special. Thank you all for being here. Like and share the live for me, please. This morning we are looking at a national disaster turn national death trap and disgrace. There's a time in society when if the women or the children rise to an occasion, everybody is under a duty to stand with them. Such is the issue arising from the Troy Bridge, which more and more is turning into a national disaster. While I say hello to you all, can somebody tell me, yes, we know Miguel Phillips is the MP in that geographical slot. But who is the cabinet minister with responsibility to get Troy Bridge sorted? Somebody help me, please. My community and all my family members, platform moderators, membership holders, viewers, and subscribers. Good morning, good afternoon, if you're in the United Kingdom. Good afternoon, good morning, if you're on the Eastern timeline. Welcome to this special. Jennifer Haven, Natalia Freeman, Marcia Esty, Debbie Jervis, Sunshine, Country Gal 84, Paula Shelley, Jamaican food, Jason Kane, Brittany L, Ladybug, Monica Hawthorne, Yvonne Johnson, Petal Perry, Millicent Jones, Coletta Turner, Jem Ashley, Fiona Barrett, Karine Wilson, Beverly Edwards, Cuz Myrna Wagwan Cuz, Untainted Congo, Real Black Woman. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Sheena Kelly, we are going to talk about, somebody help me please, who is the cabinet minister with responsibility needs to get Troy Bridge done? Nobody there can help me. Who is the cabinet minister? Who is the cabinet minister? We're responsible for what? The National Works Agency or whatever the place be are called. Who is the minister with responsibility in government for sort out the Charbridge area? And I want to ask the question about our Jamaica Defense Force. Does anyone here understand the makeup of our defense force? And where they have, and where they not in the JDF called the first engineer? Are they different from the construction squad, or did they replace the construction squad? And if they are still active and operative, what is their purpose? On a call blood-sucking Joe Biden, call public service Jack Hammer Andrew Holness, call Tumblebug Mark Golding. We have a hope of question. Call all of the popular vloggers in Jamaica. This is an issue where we don't have to play politics with. This is an issue that concerns Jamaica children. This is an issue that concerns the life of the children living in the immediate vicinity. This is a problem for access to education for the children in the community of Troy. We don't have to play politics on this one. So everybody can come out and lend them advice and them support. Because if we don't stay silent, and when the disaster happen, we don't jump on the bandwagon for numbers and attention, me I go call on out and cuss on out, no matter who no be. This is something that all of us can pay national attention to. It is a national crisis. How much has this, the economy of Jamaica in the last years, despite or Putin success? No, a whole I know who is the maybe called with once they've done. I'm not talking about the MP. Or we're heading to a disaster. Not much. Well, Morning and welcome back. I'm terribly sorry. Technicality happens sometime. This StreamYard thing has kicked me out of the entire studio, which means all the content I have prepared, it has kicked out as well. So give me a little time to get my stuff loaded back, please. If you just bear with me while I have my stuff loaded back. But this morning we're discussing the national disaster. Brenda Elson, Pauline Russell, Abinasa Cody. We are discussing this morning the national disaster that Troy Bridge has been and the race that it has turned into. Hope my video clippings for you. Listen, all the little different pieces for someone to help who back up. And I don't know what is happening to StreamYard. It's going loop. I'm back. I have to jump in on my phone because the StreamYard on the laptop is giving me an awful warm time this morning. It just keeps knocking me out of the studio. And the contents I prepared for you, I can only present them from my computer. The phone doesn't have the capability for such presentation. But I'm trying to have things sorted out over here for you so I can present to you the different clippings. Hold on, let me mute something here. The different clippings so I don't confuse you. Boy, me don't know what kind of ballerina. What kind of ballerina is going on with me this morning? Loris Beckford, Marcia Thomas, Colleen Richards, Rosemary Samuels. I need to get my video clips back in studio. They are important to the discussion. Wanna just bear with me, please. Bear with me. Technicalities are beat me this morning like it hold me and throw me up against wall. The computer I play nonsense with me this morning. And them know today is not the day for it. Let me see if me get back some of my video clips in studio. Let me see if me get back some of my video clip in studio. Hold on. Man, I not appreciate where I'm going this morning in my studio at all, at all. Things are just not working for me around here. But the reason why we have a JDF, we don't have external issues. Oh God, I'm kicked out of the computer again, but I'm still on the phone. We don't have, let me restart this computer and see. We don't have conflict with other countries to say then that we're securing our border in that particular way. Hence, our JDF in our country these days is more used as a police than as JDF. But my research tells me that there is a unit in the JDF called the 1st Engineer Regiment. And if their purpose is to provide civil engineering in the army and in Jamaica. How then, since 2021, there is no temporary intervention from the civil engineer regiment within the military? No form of intervention to put a temporary bridge until we have a long-term fix of the Troy Bridge. But this is the same army where we are sent to solve decade-old war in another country under the guidance of America. So we're going to ask Joe Biden this morning for help, because Joe Biden has sent we go kill off ourselves for securing foreign interests. We know you have a lot of them temporary bridge there. Joe Biden, you use them in a war. When you not fly in a people country and bomb up them bridge, when you use full temporary bridge to take control of the city and the movement or the geography. So we know both Britain and America will push Jamaica soldiers. We don't have the capability in Jamaica to do civil engineering. What if barbecue blow up a bridge? And we're on a unit the en route to. What's your solution then? Is it going to stay 3 years? Is it going to stay 3 years to be repaired? Or you would have to put in temporary measures to deal with the situation at hand? But this is the same army that America is sending into another country, but they cannot do a simple civil engineering task in Jamaica. They cannot do a simple civil engineering task in Jamaica. But me have a whole heap of problem this morning. I hope you not hear me. I don't know Building skills are feature and grand gala every year, so maybe practicing. And be a problem may experience on this side. That's why Ryan Asher Simmons. Kenya claims that them still a go Ryan and them ready figure, but there are still hold up in the Kenyan. There were challenges in the Kenyan court the other day when William Ruto got bend over for dead Joe Biden, had him red carpet. Him say him troops them ready for deployment, but a sector of the Kenyan society is not with it because it has been challenged to some point successfully in the Kenyan Constitutional Court. I don't know the current status of it now, but the wicked Ruto say we're there. Them ready for deployment. So we're watching to see Jamaica commit to send our children to their death in order to secure America's foreign interests. America claimed to Haiti's iridium. Fabian Anderson, JP. But me can't even get to present my video them because them now come back up in a stream. But remember, Everett Warmington, where department Everett Warmington get moved from where they where Nesta get put? Which part Everett Warmington moved from where they where Nesta get put there? And Ramsey. This stuff
to repair the Troy Bridge makes the case for the urgent need for review and reform. The bridge collapsed in August 2021 during the passage of Tropical Storm Grace. The bridge, which was built in 1869, served residents of Trelawney, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth, including students of the nearby Troy High and Troy Primary School. The bridge represents critical infrastructure for the residents, and there is unanimity that the bridge must be replaced. Under the current public investment management guidelines, however, the project is required to go through a full public investment appraisal process. This is even before we get to procurement. This has resulted in significant delays in implementations. However, today, I can finally announce that a contract has been awarded and work will begin early in this first quarter of the coming financial year.
Max Romeo that got address you this morning. You're a moderator on a very dunce platform. We only have one-sided narrative every day. You never see me come over there, come comment. When you're over here, Max Romeo, hold your peace. We're talking about a national issue. Hold your peace. When you over your labor right platform, when on Vegas, Max Romeo, over Imhotep and night time, spreading no propaganda, uno never see me come over there, come correct, no. Uno never see me come call out, no, as labor propagandists when they start pay for run narrative. Don't come over here, come do it, my youth. Don't come over here, come do it. Like how you see the devil provoke me this morning. If a Nesta Morgan and Vegas and Imhotep send you, tell them say me we strip naked in front of the whole hour. Don't come over here with it. Stay in your dunce corner. You have a dunce platform to be dunce over there. You don't have no right to come here, come talk your mind. Because the platform where you work on every day spread JLP propaganda. Or the whole hour walk and talk about legal issues we don't understand, we never hear me. Don't come over here and correct me, my youth. Keep your peace. Just like how when me here on with me no bullshit, Max Romeo, me keep my peace. Keep your peace over here. If you want to address me, go on your platform, but don't come on my platform, come correct me. When you're over Imhotep, go over there, go talk, say me a PNP propagandist. You never hear me come out, come attack on and call on a JLP propagandist, which is what we do every day. So don't come over here, and the first you come over here, come attack me. It's what you regularly do. And you work on one of the most labor narrative platform where Vegas pay and get paid for work. But no, don't do it. No, me call other people name and they your work. So you must see the JLP propaganda over there. If you have to PNP propaganda over here, so Max Romeo, you're supposed to see JLP propaganda exactly where you work. When you don't come over here with the one-side behavior or expect me to talk around corner. I not talk around corner. I not back road queen. All right? When you're there, keep your peace. That's what you're here for. Keep your peace. Don't come attack my platform when every day you depend on a platform with spread narrative and propaganda just for the JLP. When you never see the balance in a Jamaica, don't do it. Now your prime minister, let me see if this other video come up. Your prime minister is the portfolio.
Hurricane season now, Mr. Andrew. We can't take it no more. We say, Bridge, Mr. Andrew, we are coming from school. Try high in Trelon. Look what we have to cross. Look, no bridge. All cow in our water, cow Joan, Palm Bank side. Look there. Look on the bridge. Capture every bridge over there. Look, we have to risk your life. Risk life. We get education. Look on bridge over there cross. And the water come up. Hello, the no need for the sun. Mr. Andrew, what is that? Say, if you see this, I don't need to come. Come look on the bridge. Look on the condition we have to go through every day. You see all that hurricane season now, Mr. Andrew. We can't take it no more. Bridge, we say, Bridge.
That is the most important video of this morning. But I want to ask Max Romeo another question. Me nah give you attention and make you distract me. You have seen the video that I've just played, haven't you, Max Romeo? Are you aware that this happened in 2021 and it is still the condition in 2024? How is it that we are talking about it when children in Jamaica are crying out for help? How is it matching up brand Jamaica? Answer this question. Because when you come over here, you want to act like you're bright. Answer the question as to how this highlighting a death trap, Max Romeo, highlighting a danger, highlighting lack of access to education, highlighting an encumbrance to the economy within the highlighting freedom of movement within that geographical zone. Please help me to understand. How is this destroying brand Jamaica? The Prime Minister, which is the portfolio minister, to get this job done. Not Everett Warmington who left, not Bug Life who has been placed there. Because those ministers are minister without portfolio in the office of the Prime Minister. Therefore, the presiding minister over who should get Chorbridge done is Prime Minister Andrew Holness. The Prime Minister for Jamaica, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, is the cabinet minister, the minister with responsibility. Why Vegas hush puppy can't see something like this? Why you can't see that, Max Romeo? because Vegas not agree with it, because it's politics. Andrew Holness a play with it because they want to make PNP look bad, and then now we're in an election here. Andrew want to get the bridge done. Max Romeo, are you seeing the strategy? Are you seeing the politics with the education and the life of children in Troy? How is this mashing up Brand Jamaica? When a bridge has been broken and there is no temporary measure, Troy, labor right propagandists. How good could Brand Jamaica look good when tourists go down there go take picture? When people read it in the national press, Troy or Max Romeo or whatever your name, Vegas hush puppy, because all the while VIU Vegas send over here come attack over here. Max Romeo, one can only talk about citizenship and passport over there, and PC and KC, but you don't know the difference of. You know, ever see me come attack you know? What? You don't care about Jamaica children. You don't care about the help that the National Land Agency can give Vegas. And that's all I don't really care about. It's the children of the local community. It's the children of the local community are crying out. What if we do? What if we do? Ignore them. Like how Vegas did ignore his wife till another man have to come do the work. Is that what we should do, Max Romeo? Because all the while you come over here with your piss taking and your dunceness like Imhotep and Vegas. And over there you learn. Don't come over here, come act like you no go to school. 6 years me spend a last school and I never waste my time there. Not because I don't have big job in a big office and big profession like the rest of me. Don't come over here with it. Me a hag as well. When me will come in a pig pen, come walla in a shit with you. Only difference I will get up and wash off. Don't do it. Keep on a dunceness one side. You know, so when people dunce, it irritates me. Because I don't like dunce people. Don't like when you're dunce and fool and lack common sense and judgment. We're defending Jamaica children this morning. We're not playing politics. On a backwards Jamaican, that's why politicians can buy an vote. Because on always use every issue to play politics. This is not an issue to play politics with. This is a life and death. That's why when I come out this morning, I ask all vloggers to lend them voice to this story, because this is not a politics issue. This is a life and death issue for the children and the people in the local community. And that me say when me come out. So how me I destroy Brand Jamaica? If uno dummy care about Brand Jamaica, why uno not get on a small dick influencer? To use him influence and go get help to fix Troy Bridge if you not care about picnic. You know see uno dumb? Uno see uno dumb? Uno come out here and play politics. Uno come out here and brand people platform. This situation has been running since 2021. It's 2024 now. Who is playing politics? The Jamaica Labour Party is in power since it's happened. They have not put any temporary measure in. The Prime Minister is the cabinet minister with responsibility, because the National Work Agency or whatever it is in the office of the Prime Minister, and whoever runs it, whether be Everett Warmington previously or now Nestor Morgan, is an office without portfolio. So the presiding officer within that ministry is Andrew Holness. 3 years, as long as his failed declarations. As long as the Prime Minister's failed declaration, we don't see them something there. We don't go see this damn daft backwards brand Jamaica. Brand Jamaica where? Brand Jamaica where China own. Brand Jamaica where white people own. Where? On a black dummy own in a brand Jamaica. We don't own them. Our economy is a Higler small shop economy. Where we own them. When I talk about on a brand Jamaica. Don't destroy brand Jamaica. We don't have a brand Jamaica. Figure wine up on a young boy like Babsy, that's on the only brand. Entertainment is on a brand. We want to lose. Because most people are look to Africa for entertainment now. We not done dusted and done out. Brand Jamaica. Brand Jamaica. Brand Jamaica. We want to get it from. We want to own in there. Look how much on the land PJ give to the Chinese them just for cut road phone. On a jackass. Brand Jamaica where? Brand Jamaica who? How? Want to own there. And then few market style where police come knock where metro come broke up. When they want and take on the yam and close them, go feed them hungry belly, holy pap, woman where they have round corner. On a civil engineer soldier, them the only reputation they have in a Jamaica, every Zozo and Sinting Zone, they're going to leave a lot of illegitimate picking. We're asking, where are the civil engineer in the Jamaica army? We should have put a temporary fixture for the people of Choi for over 3 years now to give them access, give the children access to education. And I come tell you about brand Jamaica, on a land of wood and dry water. On a land of wet wood and dry water, Jamaica. And that's not called brand Jamaica. On a Jamaica where the whole of have to go on national standpipe, like how the whole of the public service and the whole of Parliament have to go public standpipe at the Prime Minister. And that town of brand Jamaica. We don't love distress too much. And that's no problem. We don't love distress. We don't love to celebrate other people's success. And we don't want to celebrate for no success. This is why on a Prime Minister, the Prime Minister of the country, on a minister, on a cabinet minister, on a portfolio minister, have the bridge popped down for 3 years now without any work, and you come over here with your dunceness and come talk about brand Jamaica. You can't even spell brand jackass. When you don't want to be done, stay far from me. Because when you don't come with the dunceness, I will go left pan on. And when me go left, when I have a way of saying I have no manners, me never born with it. Them never teach it at school. It on top shelf in a shop and in a so tall for catchy. So don't come try it over here. Stay on a done scanner. Stay upon your done step. Why you don't go tell Valiant saying shouldn't get involved in government propaganda? I'm your hat fan. Go tell Valiant him shouldn't get involved in a government propaganda. Come over here with no nonsense. The Prime Minister has the sole responsibility to get Charbridge up and running. But there's a daft thing in government, and if any of you work in administration in any big organization and understand the bureaucratic encumbrances, the bureaucratical burden that this word procurement costs in government, it's a problem in the private sector. Because to get something by even a bloody pen, you have to go to a string of people and have it signed off before you can even order it. So in Jamaica, in the public sector, procurement is a major bureaucratic holdback in government service. It is a major holdback. I work in organization where I have to, if I want things for my office or whatever, I have to go to a piece of procurement, Bulanaki. And it is a wholly and solely waste of time. That method of getting things done is creating a lot of problem and hold up and held back in getting any work done in government and in public sector, because you have to go through a whole long string of blunder called procurement, which it's unnecessary. It's just some procedural bullshit. Unnecessary. Don't need for one. It just hold up progress and take up time and prevent the people's work from being done. At them something there are gone. At them something there are gone. What is a major part of this hold up, as well as Andrew Holness is waiting for election year to use this as politics to outrun Miguel Phillips. That is the politics that's being played here. Anybody that play politics, anybody that mash up Brand Jamaica is the public jackhammer. What we're having in the parliament, we are crowbar through every woman in a parliament and the public service to give them position. Not where destroy Brand Jamaica. Is the sweetheart of the Prime Minister will come out, come bleed her heart out to JLP mouthpiece over there. And them something there mash up Brand Jamaica. Is the cocky war where going in our parliament where road come out here, come tell we say. Anybody talk to her will get cold shoulder from the wife of the Prime Minister, the leader of the House, the Speaker of the House. And that is the reason why nobody now want to talk to her with the Speaker of the House. And them something they mash up Brand Jamaica. The cocky war won parliament descend into the national standpipe, the national garden hole for parliament, parliament national co-bar, parliament and public service national jackhammer. That is what is destroying Brand Jamaica. On a thieving Prime Minister, we can declare them statutory declaration 3 years running now. On a thieving Prime Minister, we haven't signed the code of conduct. On a thieving Prime Minister who is allegedly under investigation for illicit enrichment. On a thieving Prime Minister who was referred to for prosecution last year, February, for his crime in the Ministry of Education. And them something there, a mash up Brand Jamaica. In your Prime Minister office, a major fraction of $1.7 trillion missing. The National Work Agency in your Prime Minister office, how much money missing out of this we could go into at least putting temporary measures into Tribridge. You see how no dunce and dumb and easy to sell out on yourself? You see how a lot of Jamaicans just easy and quick to sell out on yourself, so. You don't have no pride. You don't have no thinking for yourself. Because I don't know a broke down entertainer fanning go set tape. Vegas, why you don't refer Vegas for prosecution for revenge porn? Why don't refer Vegas to prosecution for revenge porn? Isn't that when Vegas wanted to see how Joe Grind did the work? Wasn't that what he did? And come out on social media, come ball and turn mad since that. 1 minute him a Rasta, 1 minute him a Christian, 1 minute him a political activist, 1 minute him a skin out in Vegas one. Tell Vegas and dancehall queen Colleen, them career dead with Mike Henry and what another dead one was soon going to casting down a St. Elizabeth name, J.C. Hutchison. On a career dead like J.C. Hutchison and Mike Henry. Me case and gully down in a box. Because all I know do is I use people. Coupon you have come use politics to reinvent yourself. Why you don't go do your hormone surgery? Vegas. Because of them something there, no problem. Vegas, the somewhat ambassador. They, them, theirs, Vegas. Because all the while Max Romeo come over here. Him run over here with him bullshit. Don't come over here with it. Me no don't size. Me no dunce like Uno. Me never got school like Vegas them for sure. Me go there for go turn bright. That's why me not in this city I work. Because my purpose going to university was just for go turn bright. That's why when me at university, me never just read law. Me read economics and political science. Dunce as you see me be here. Me read history too. Me not dunce like Uno. We Uno can ongo talk with Andrew Holness, Nesta Morgan and Vegas. And no, my views are wide ranging. I can't talk about anything I want. Even if I can't talk about it, I don't dunce. Not because when I say more time, it don't mean say me literally dunce. There's a thing called acting dunce and literal dunce. They are two different things. Stupid. Come over here with them send you all the while to come and attack my platform. Why you don't go teach Imhotep the difference between King's Council and Privy Council? Look how much time when you make this one mistake over there. And you still have come here with no propaganda. Don't do it. Talk about the children of Jamaica. We have to cross and wet bamboo every morning. And what if something should have happened to them? At them the time, we go run upon the story. The numbers gain and attention. This is not what it's about around here. Uno deal with story of numbers gain and attention. Way that must be highlighted to the people. If you want to go back at Jamal, go. It's easy. Just type in on Google BBC bite-sized course and you can learn from ABC. Come right up, my youth. It's out there on internet. You don't have to out your so done in a modern day. At age 39, I go back to university. I have 3 qualifications. I don't like you. Out of that. Talk about the pending disaster waiting to happen. Talk about the anxiety that these children go to school in the morning by having to cross this bridge. And the anxiety. The anxiety that these children sit at school in, thinking about crossing that bridge, going back home. I wonder if rain will go fall. I wonder if river will come down. Drunker, you ever walk on wet bamboo yet? You ever walk on wet bamboo yet? Or behind zinc fence you come from? You understand we country people lifestyle? Can you swim? Hmm? Because the amount of hole in our no may go drown with the head still up. Hmm? We don't know here we are talk about with children them. Keep on yourself to yourself. We're talking about Jamaica children. Hmm? We're talking about Jamaica children. We're not talking about UNO. We're not talking about UNO setting up camera in a woman bedroom. We're not talking about Nesta Piono for spreading narrative them. We're talking about the children of Jamaica. The Lani. That are the concern.
You see all that hurricane season now, Mr. Andrew. We can't take it no more. Bridge, we say bridge. Mr. Andrew, we are coming from school. Try high in Trelawney. Look what we have to cross. Look, no bridge. All cow in our water, cow Joan, from bank side. Look there. Look on the bridge. Capture every bridge over there. So. Look, we have to risk your life. Risk life to get education. Look on bridge over the cross. Look. I do want to talk about my hello, the no need for the summer. Mr. Andy, what is that? Say, if you see this, I don't need to come. Oh, look on the bridge. Look on the condition we have to go through every day. You see all that hurricane season now, Mr. Andrew. We can't take it no more. Bridge, we say bridge.
Food no picnic don't have to walk on it. It don't affect you. This is how most Jamaica behave. Until the problem walk up on your doorway, and not for your problem, you don't have no concern. Because if somebody picnic dead there, so, and I don't feel picnic dead, I don't feel your problem. When you go come out here with a fake Sally morning to get attention, a so no behave. No, see the danger. You ever walk on wet bamboo at Jankro? Have you ever walked on wet bamboo? Can you swim if you fall off a wet bamboo into the river? Would you want your children, Dean Weston, how you do? Would you want your children to be in this untenable learning situation where they have to cross their morning time go to school and they have to sit down at school whole day and consider how them are going to cross to go back home? Rain a fall, river go come down, bridge go broke down further, rope bus. I don't phone a picnic because I don't have money to live in an uptown place. And whole heap on a drunk we are talking to live a foreign. So people pick near Jamaica. People pick in a Chai, Chilani. A politics may I use it play. May I use the children of Chai, Chilani to mash up brand Jamaica. But your Prime Minister and your Jamaica Labour Party, who the disaster of Charbridge happened under the Jamaica Labour Party regime, no temporary structure under the Jamaica Labour Party regime, a hold up for 3 years running under the Jamaica Labour Party regime, an encumbrance to the economy within that geography. Freedom of movement, lack of freedom of movement within that geography. Lack of access to education in that geography. And I'm a shop brand Jamaica. The brand Jamaica where all on have there is stall and corner shop. Hmm? And that we not call brand Jamaica. The brand Jamaica one of the best job there is to spread bed and walk with chair and pour wine without any working rights. And that the brand Jamaica know what I talk about. The brand Jamaica, where on a major industry figure look job is to be salon slaves, as Abraham Ture puts it. You mean that brand Jamaica? You mean that brand Jamaica where PJ and Portia sell off on an asset and give a holy pound of land to the Chinese? You mean that brand Jamaica? You mean that brand Jamaica one that don't have beach for walk on? Or are you talking about that brand Jamaica of land of wet wood and dry water? Are you talking about that brand Jamaica, the mere mash up? Hmm? The brand Jamaica in a modern day 2024 on have big plastic standpipe tank. That brand Jamaica want a pothole look like say America bam pound the road. That brand Jamaica. Hmm? Mine I go loose by your club of it this morning. Brenda, good morning. Hmm? And the brand Jamaica they may match up, you know. And I could go on and on asking you if that is the brand Jamaica we are talking about. Hmm? If it's the brand Jamaica we uno get pushed out of in the local tourist economy, you mean that brand Jamaica where them come mash up on a raft and say uno make too much money and all that? You mean that brand Jamaica? You mean that brand Jamaica where police just walk up and back so and police use them gun wave and call on over the road? Yes, that brand Jamaica. That brand Jamaica who returned Haitian refugee because them black. And that brand Jamaica who make Indian whenever plan to come there when they go to custom and immigration procedure, just walk around like tourists. So you mean that brand Jamaica? And that the brand Jamaica on our talk. The brand Jamaica, where patient upon floor asleep on cardboard. Mothers in maternity ward don't have bathrooms. That brand Jamaica. That brand Jamaica where 750,000 of the people out of employment were not taken into account in the Prime Minister's survey to say that we have the lowest employment records ever. Yes, that brand Jamaica. And that's what I talk about. The brand Jamaica one can't even afford bread and the little tin mackerel anymore. Yeah, that brand Jamaica. With hard food and buy a whole bread. Brand Jamaica. Hmm? Brand Jamaica. Because a whole heap on run with that dunce word there. Which part on the trade market? And wanna make money off of it. How intellectually of a property is brand Jamaica to anyone else? A white man owning the entertainment industry. A white man owning the tourist industry. A white man own on the commerce industry. A white man own on the private sector industry. Wanna come attack me about brand Jamaica for one own. Hmm? Cage birds. Hmm? Have you ever listened to Dr. Maya Angelou's poem? I know why the cage bird sings on a dummy. Come over here with a narrative. On a lucky door in the bad word zone this morning, where can piss in a dot and dry your face down in a hit Cooper on brand Jamaica. Where goes up?
Almost 2,000 residents between 125-year-old Troy Bridge, which links almost 2,000 residents between Manchester and Trelawney, may not be repaired until the new financial year starting in April. That's according to the Chief Executive Officer at the National Works Agency, E.J. Hunter. He gave the update Tuesday at a Public Administration and Appropriations Committee PAAC meeting to review the fourth supplementary estimate for the current fiscal year. Though bureaucracy continues to stall the project, Hunter says consultations are far advanced.
We have gone to procurement for the Troy Bridge. The tenders were returned last week, We're now in the process of analyzing those tenders. It is our plan to submit that recommendation for contract award to the Public Procurement Commission in another week and a half, 2 weeks' time, and then on to Cabinet. So hopefully, very early in the new financial year.
Other bridges are slated for either repair or maintenance, including the Spring Village Bridge in St. Catherine. While he welcomed the update, Committee Chairman Michael Phillips questioned procedural matters.
The issue that I have, one is a time frame for procurement. The time frame because this was put in the budget at the beginning of the financial year, not in a supplementary budget. We're at the end of the financial year and you basically just put out the tender, some of them, and some you're just getting back the tender process. After receiving that tender process again, it's going to at least take another couple months, even for the contractor to be mobilized and to go on the ground.
The budgetary allocation for bridge repairs for the current fiscal year is $70 million. To date, none of that money has been utilized. The NWA boss says it's because the funds were reserved for the Spring Village repairs, now out for tender. The committee chairman says that explanation is unacceptable.
And I am sure that you have a long list in your office or in your engineer department for bridge maintenance. And it is beyond me that we have this amount here, be it in the capital budget, that we didn't even capitalize on it.
Just for the record, Chairman, the Troy Bridge is 150 years old. It is
I
highly
understand
unlikely.
that. I'm just using it as an example of maintenance.
Ramon Gordon for CPM News.
In politics, there are two major interests always just side to side. You have the political interest, which is the interest of the party, what they plan and hope to implement in order for them life prevail. And then you have what is called the national interest. What is in the interest of all Jamaicans? Not is what it is in the interest of that political party and its political agenda. What is being played out here, rather than the bridge, is being seen as a national interest. It is rather turned into into a political interest. Thereby, the amount of money that is missing from the Prime Minister's office, the Prime Minister, which has cabinet portfolio minister for National Work Agency. It was in the previous budget was just done and it not do. But the money we fit do it is less than what the Prime Minister steal. The money we fit do it is less than what Nigel pay him friend them for empty building. The money we fit do it. Our Grace McLean is a part of our Grace McLean and the rest of them thief. But those propagandists don't see the national interest. They're only here for the political interest. That's why some back of the class failed Jamal school dummy can come on my platform, come tell me, say, me I destroy brand Jamaica. I, who don't have any power or decision making in making sure that brand Jamaica is well represented. Do you think, backwards dummy, that the Troy Bridge, 3 years late, without any temporary structure, procurement and allocation and budgeting has not come together in order for the work to started? Who am I shop brand Jamaica? Who am I brand Jamaica look bad? Is the Troy Bridge one of your best tourist attraction? Would you like to introduce Troy Bridge as one of your tourist attraction? It's along the river where you have to walk on bamboos to get on the other side of the banking. Would you like to? You see, when you go to Jamal school and don't pay attention what can happen in public. When you go to Jamal school, I'm afraid to pay attention because on a phone uptown and upper class picnic them have to walk bamboo. You ever walk pan wet bamboo yet? Walk pan wet bamboo yet? You ever have to go through the adrenaline and anxiety of taking risk? Never mind our school children have to do it 5 times a week, times a day. And me a mash up brand Jamaica. Because she not push agenda for him children don't have to go through this. If you're saying Bolt, Auntie Dana and the whole honor, lend on a vice to this. It is a national disgrace and a national pride. Celebrities and actors and entertainers in Jamaica, lend on a vice to this. Uptown people won't drop on a picking in a school or on a picnic them a giant, rich, expensive car go to school. Lend on a vice to this as somebody picking it too. Lend on a vice to this. Not the car for the children safe on it. Don't mean say other parents ain't having anxiety morning and evening for them children crossing this treacherous journey just figure school 3 years now. And we don't fit talk. We feel hush and make it get out of hand. Like how the whole on a hush. When the gunman them dead in a Babsy lap, in the car where Babsy rent, give them. Hold on a hush about it. Because if we talk about it, it'll go mash up brand Jamaica. If we talk, say PJ Patterson take with Lisa Hanna, man, and send Lisa Hanna go Ward 21, where mash up brand Jamaica. One we feel the dying silence. Look how much ears with silence and not still a shoot where and kill with me. I talk till the gunshot catch me. No can go on. Me a talk. Me a talk. So spray up and clean up on no gun. Me a talk. It's the silence. It's the selling out of our voice. And the selling out of our vote. Why we in a lot of the pickle where we in a. Because as a people and as a nation, we not stand up for nothing. Until it get a fill away, we want everybody to come on the bandwagon, come ride with we. I don't go one for one, one for all. One for one, one for all. And to you, Mark Golden, and Tumblebug politics. Who telling us say democracy and representation of the people don't demand that UNO lead the people in a weekly protest on both sides of the bank until Troy Bridge is restored? Who telling us say I don't saw it figure? Other thing we only elect on. If you go sit down in a parliament in a well-dressed Stephen suit them. If you go there, go play the game of art with we, because speaking is an art, and that's the game that played out in law and politics. And that alone we elect on for. We elect on to go out in the highways and hedges and help the people to give a voice to the situation. For the 3 years, yes, and may go they got turn up with an umbrella in a political time. For the 3 years, from 2021 before, have you led a demonstration there with the people? Well, because it don't affect Miguel Phillips and Mark Golden and the rest of the PNP, them picnic. None of the picnic don't have to cross the bridge, Mark Golden. Or no picnic them too rich, them drive to school or get chauffeured to school. So you don't have to go there, go lay down and roll and create chaos in order to get the bridge fixed. And them something the opposition for do. Lead the people into a protest. Make it a weekly argument. Make it a national crisis. Make it a national outcry. And that will not be opposition for. Don't be opposition for dress up and tell lie. Don't be opposition for dress up and fool with. Don't be opposition for dress up and promise with. Opposition for sure we say. Serious about the work and the services to the Jamaican people. Thereby in opposition, we must go there, go ruthlessly do the work. For sure we say, worthy of government, Mark Golden. The slow to tumble about politics, this is a national outcry, this is a national disgrace. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Why is the People's National Party not leading a weekly protest on both banks of the river? What? We don't think we're not going to get no traction or publicity? We don't take mobile phone for. We don't take mobile phone and social media for. That's the power that changed the dynamic of the media landscape globally. The power of our voice and the power of our phones in our hand has changed the information landscape drastically, has changed the broadcasting landscape drastically. Why you not hitch up on social media, on mainstream media, intervention for things that nobody has sold? When you don't see Cliff have to play Brenda and Shirley, Barbara and Shirley, to get attention and numbers over there. When you don't see if mainstream media don't come on social media, come broadcast, them don't get no attention. The power of our voice and our phones in our hands is what we can use to galvanize our people to have a collective uprising against injustice. We're asleep for too long. We're too complacent. We're too comfortable. That's why our Prime Minister can just, in a parliament, a fulfilling doctoral fetish. Enough is enough. Where everybody just sit down, waiting for the disaster to happen, and then everybody get into a national euphoria. I'm not tired till the next story come along. Of the national euphorias, we're not going to have national intervention and prevention plans. Because all I'm interested in is national euphoria. Everybody wants something to talk about on social media. Because when you talk about the grims and grimy stories, we don't get attraction. When the grim and grimy stories are going, everybody is paying attention. But nobody don't see the looming disaster to talk about it. Look at the brand Jamaica in a 2024. Look at your bridge. Max Romeo, are you still depend? Look on your bridge in a 2024. Well, you don't want tourist seat. You don't want tourists. White Englishmen would love that. White English youths, them love a thrill and them love to take risk. This would be fun for them. Me have to advertise the bridge here in a London here because English youths is one thing with them. Them love climb things where they enough to climb. All a flat wall. They will want to climb up a flat wall. So this will be very much a thrill and an entertainment for British youths. So may I go introduce them to it. Because all of them, Barrington, all of them turn the whole of this thing into a talking shop. Nobody don't really care about the disaster and the danger waiting to happen. Everybody just want to have a fancy. Them are the same thing. Holy Pano pass up and I get for hail up. Rena, how are you? Brenda, Kemar Johnson, Annette Hines, Rosie D, Brittany L, G Money, Lennox Reed, Norman Ferguson, Mitchie. Ivan Riley, Darrett Gordon, Annie, Honodo, Abina Sarkodi, how are you? How all do? Barrington Clark, Larry Beckford, Near Brent, how you do? Good morning, good afternoon. Suzette McIntosh, good morning, good afternoon. Barrington Vickers, good morning, good afternoon. Sharon Bernard, good morning, good afternoon. Sig, good morning, good afternoon. Mavis Forbes, Maureen Brasher, good morning, good afternoon. Dean Western, how are you? A beer madness, Paulette Swaby, how you doing? Untainted Kangal. A beer madness, Agwan, Ladybug. Part of it have to do with complacency. A lot have to do with complacency and lack of collectivity within communities and across Jamaica. We don't stand up for one another, Gloria Morris, Christopher. We don't stand up for one another. We don't look out for one another. We just isolate ourselves, Herbert Tuzelin, until it happened to we, Barris White. We want everybody, Mavis Ashmael Barnett. When it happened to we, Georgia Dennis, we want everybody to jump in and come have we back and Salomon, Nancy Rowe, how you do. But when it a brought down for other people out there, we just don't care Lenford Williams staff. We just don't care. We're selfish and all for ourselves. Laurie Gordon, Renice Nicholson. We're just selfish and all for ourselves. There are certain things, Fabian Anderson, JP, that needs national attention. There are certain things, J1B, how you do? That needs everybody vice, Joan Brown. Everybody lend them vice to the situation, RJ. Or voices are powerful, Shauna Smith. Ryan Ashley Smith, how you do? Our voices are powerful, Michelle Guthrie. But if we don't use them, nobody now go hear them. If we don't use them, nobody now go hear. So we discuss and we discontent with Wagwan. We're not happy. Marcia Thomas, we don't happy. Max Romeo tell me so if split justice and protect brand Jamaica. So that means you're asking me to be a hypocrite. Split justice, protect brand Jamaica. You're asking me plainly in that I must be a hypocrite, Raymond G. I must talk about it in a one nice way that it don't sound so bad from a thieving, wicked, corrupt government. That's what I tell me if you do it. Talk about it so it don't look like a government carelessness. It don't look like a government lack of willpower. It don't look like Vernon Mitchell because government don't care. Isilda Williams. Patricia Matthews. Talk about it, Curiosity Kid. Finna make it look bad for the Jamaica people. Yes, Curiosity Kid. Brand Jamaica and Bamboo Bridge. Me don't know how they work it out. Me don't know how they work it out. And when they have a good road for drive pan, they have to pay Chinese for drive pan them Brand Jamaica road. Me don't understand the Brand Jamaica argument always rub me because them talk about this brand and none of them cannot identify the broke down, pop up and mash up in the brand where you must fix to make the brand be presentable. You see, when people say you present a brand out a road there, so, and you jar them in because of the brand, but when they come in, nothing is representative of the brand. It is what is called in contract law misrepresentation. That wouldn't rather be a sale puff to get to invite people in. That would be a misrepresentation of what your brand is. If you tell we say you have golden paved roads and the most lovely bridges and rivers in Jamaica, and when we come, we realize that we have to cross palm bamboo. It's a misrepresentation, you see. Misrepresentation. So it's okay if you misrepresent the brand, but it's not okay for me to have a conversation, give you advice as how to enhance the brand. Do you think this bridge, Max Romeo, do you think this bridge enhances brand Jamaica? Would this be something that you put along with your brand to say, hey, this is one of the most exciting attractions in Jamaica. We're crossing a river. You have to do it in bamboos. Very primitive, wouldn't you say? Look how we're going back into a primitive lifestyle across river palm bamboo. 2024 primitive first world Jamaica. You could make it up in any other country where a first world country is still living primitive lifestyle. Have we been cut off from first world Jamaica? Have we been cut off from first world Jamaica? While round a char, we're still living primitive. We have to cross river palm bamboo because we don't all that developed yet. We're still waiting to become modern. round at the cut off part there of brand Jamaica. Only in the best written novel you could see something as laughable as this. Only in some well-written novel you would find something as laughable as this, because a novel is to inspire you to think. So you can just go on a wander and you create stories and characters. Someone if you go write grade 3 reading book. I am a boy. I am big. See my name here. My name is Roy. I am a girl. I am tall. See my name here. My name is Pam. When if you go write pick the reading book. Go write pick the reading book. Calling already for social media. We're not ready for free speech. We're not ready for democracy. We don't understand what it means. We don't understand what free speech and democracy means. Bonus free speech and democracy is based on what people pay on for say. For me, is based on what in my head. You may like it or you might not like it. But my freedom of speech is based on my freedom of thought and conscience. Don't be a Spanish man where I make me name food. Don't be a Spanish man where I run money. Don't be a the big man. Don't be a the man that we see as God's savior and idol. No. What me I thinking in my head, me I tell you. That's why if me want to tell you one bad word, my tongue now got tired to tell you. Me just I got tell you. You may don't like it, but me I got tell you. And that's another thing with Jamaican people. Don't follow PJ and talk about bad word is vulgarity. Bad word is an expression. Just like that's a Lord of mercy. Bad word is an expression. It's the way we were taught to express ourselves in anger. Sometimes when we make people express themselves, maybe they wouldn't go pick up the gun, the machete, or the knife. If we don't make them just cuss it out and cool out. So they don't follow PJ with the nonsense. Better you speak vulgar man thief, vulgar like them. I wonder if PJ is aware of Charbridge. I wonder if PJ is aware that there's a death trap in Trelawney waiting for a disaster to happen. I wonder if PJ Patterson is aware and can give way back some of the 300% pay rise that he got and his statutory pension when cooked up before him left government to make sure say as long as him live, he and those of his other cohorts who came after him is getting the salary equivalent to the Prime Minister. And him a come tell us that we not talk vulgar and tell him, say, PJ, you shouldn't take Walisa Hannah, man. You shouldn't make such a pretty girl end up award 21, PJ. You couldn't go take any other else man out there except for your colleague, man. Is that vulgar, PJ Patterson? Or is that just talking radical truth? Is the answer, is the argument. Because we don't hear people talk the truth because we may ghetto. Because we may get on a talk with hot egg in our mouth like Elandu Terrelong. Because we talk ghetto and we don't talk like we have hot egg or hard bone shit in our mouth like Terrelong. Then we're vulgar. At least we're not thief like Uno. At least when a corrupt like Uno, at least Uno don't have no conflict of interest against we. Vulgar. You don't see that bridge there. Isn't that vulgar? That residents have to cross this on a daily basis. Children to go to school, teachers to go and teach, people to do business. While Andrew Holness, the minister, the portfolio minister Andrew Holness, who that department, Anthony Stewart, is in Andrew Holness' office. And for 3 years, Andrew Holness did their thief. Andrew Holness don't see it. There's a temporary measure to be put in. Not once. And this is not devastating to brand Jamaica if you follow the Labour narrative. How can you protect a brand? How can you protect a brand where your material them are ruckus and second-hand furniture in your executive suite? Bric-a-brac furniture, street side shop furniture in your presidential suite of brand Jamaica. Shine and pretty outside and rusty inside like Nigel. Oh, remember how Nigel Clark come shine and pretty? The way how Nigel Clark, they are spark like polished diamond when he came. The best this and the best that. Do you remember? The best this, the best that. Ask the man them when Nigel Clark attack when Nigel good at. You know say him the best this and the best that. Ask the man them where I sleep with what Nigel Clark is good at. Because no not say nothing where happening in Jamaica except for protecting corruption and crime. That is the only thing you can see. That is the only thing you can see. This is why this great risk to the life of Jamaica children is being ignored by so much influential people, by so much politicians, by so much media personalities, whether it be on mainstream media or social media. 3 years and we don't see a national demonstration or a demonstration within the community. And so long me there, I never have no say, as so long me there chat, but it burned me. And this Tribridge situation, we're going to come back on it again because it is a national issue and ought to be treated as a national issue. Eating up for the whole away, Patricia. It is a national issue and we must treat it like that. And I guarantee you, I'll be running this story a lot for the week. Some of the things that I want to run today, because my computer broke down for me, it didn't allow me to do. I hope you hit the like button. And for those of you, if you haven't subscribed yet, the link in the top of the channel, if you could just take me to 50 subscribers, please, I would be grateful. Before on a run, Jamaican Carlos is live. When I make the whole of it, just slip over to Jamaican Carlos. Thank you very much. Share this live if you know people in Troy. Share this live to them and tell them if they want to come and have interview on global television with regards to their plight in Troy. Let us please have that discussion. So, make we run go on over Carlos now. Go support Carlos, and then we'll come back later. Hopefully, my computer now play. Hopefully, my computer now play the dilly-dally around the curb with me. So, me can get to play more of the clip them what me want to play. But thank you all for joining us on our Sunday special this morning. And as I said, I can run go over Carlos now. Thank you very much for being here, and good afternoon, good morning from Global Television.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and I resort to crime.